You know, riding a motorcycle, it's getting on and it's turning off your radio, turning off your telephone. There's nothing more exciting than coming up out of a valley and you get hit in the face by the smell of clover. It's just an unbelievable experience. You're never attuned to the nature more than you are on a motorcycle. You're always watching the sky. Can I beat that thunderstorm that we see in the distance? Which direction do I need to go?
The freedom is hard to explain to someone who is not a rider. It's just so freeing, and we like to go out with friends, but we also like to go out just the two of us and get out for a day and see if we can get lost.
It's hitting the road and being able to drive on a straight line and maybe being able to drive 80 miles an hour, you know, getting in the hills and the mountains and dropping that speed down, enjoying the curves, you know, having your best friend on behind you and having a great ride and creating those experiences that you can continue to tell stories about year after year.
You just kind of let the cares of your life melt away when you're on a motorcycle, and you just enjoy the experience with each other.
We founded J&L Harley-Davidson 45 years ago, and at the time it was my brother and myself, and we did everything. We did the service, we did the sales, we sold the parts, we sold the accessories. When we started our dealership, we didn't even have motorcycles on the floor yet. It was about a month later when we finally got our first motorcycle. And we've actually grown from 2 employees to about 150 full and part-time employees right now from one dealership. We've got 4 different operating companies right now, and I'm really, really happy. After 45 years, my sons want to be part of our business, and they're taking over the operation.
It's something that we've always been involved with ever since picking up cigarette butts out in the parking lot to cleaning bathrooms. It's been one hell of a ride being able to see the business where it's come from to where we're at today, and how Jimmy and I are helping to really grow the sport of motorcycling in our area.
It's all I've ever known. I've done a few other things out there in the world, but everything's always brought me back here to Sioux Falls and to J&L Harley-Davidson. I've grown up in this business. A lot of our customers are really good friends, and we consider them family. And it's just something that, you know, I enjoy being a part of. I can't picture myself doing anything else.
I had a young brother right out of high school. He got sick. He had 3 liver transplants and then passed away after 90 days. It was really a traumatic experience for our family. I had a friend of mine, Tom Walsh, came by and he said, Jim, he said, you know, there's a couple of us, we've got this organization, Make-A-Wish, and we think that you'd find a good place in there. And we got involved with Make-A-Wish slowly as a result of that. And then we moved into Hot Harley Nights, and we continue to work Hot Harley Nights and grow.
The first time that we did Hot Harley Nights, we were downtown at what was then the brewery.
Numbers were not anywhere near what they are today. It was a few bikers that had heard about it that wanted to participate.
And it was a great event. We had 200 riders attend, and we raised $300 for Make-A-Wish that year.
We were so excited, and I just got goosebumps as I'm standing on the deck, and these motorcycles are pulling up like crazy. It's just gotten huge since then.
And we thought, wow, this is gonna be good. And here we are today, coming on to the 25th anniversary of Hot Harley Nights. In 24 years, we've raised $3.5 million for Make-A-Wish of South Dakota. We involve thousands of motorcycle riders, and we have hundreds of volunteers. It's a great event for our region, for our state, and for our city.
J&L is such an important part of the Sioux Falls community. I had the chance to see directly how this event affects the Make-A-Wish kids and families. And through the generous support of this event every year, wishes across South Dakota are able to come true for kids that have critical illnesses.
Hot Harley Nights has allowed Make-A-Wish to expand and give so many more wishes.
that we raise allows more wishes to be granted. And a wish with Make-A-Wish, it's about the soul of a family, not just dealing with medical conditions of folks, but it's about family getting together, experiencing good times, and creating those dreams that we all wish that we could experience.
Families don't want to be a part of Make-A-Wish. It's not something that's desirable or something where you say, yay, we get to be a part of this family. I get more than I give with Make-A-Wish. These families allow you in some of their lowest points. Make-A-Wish has been a big part of our life. And to see what they do for kids like Amanda is awesome.
Make-A-Wish is about those experiences and is about creating dreams, making wishes come true, and that's what really makes me feel, it makes me feel good to be involved, and I think we all need that.
For a lot of them, they've never had a chance to dream that big.
And thanks to the generosity of the Entenmans and everyone who's involved with Hot Harley Nights, we're able to say yes to children's heartfelt wishes.
If you can support something, whether it's a shopping spree for a kid or a trip, it changes their life.
I would have never wanted to have a Make-A-Wish trip. But when I do tell our story and tell them, you know, it just makes everybody realize that Make-A-Wish really does a lot of wonderful things for people.
These kids that we work with have been through so much and their families, and just for them to have a feeling of people are rallying for them is just so important and means so much.
Raising over $3 million the last 24 years, that's huge. And because of events like Hot Harley Nights, Make-A-Wish South Dakota is able to grant the wish of every eligible child.
I can't think of another organization that we volunteer with that gives you that level of family and acceptance that Make-A-Wish gives you.
It doesn't matter if you ride a motorcycle, drive a car, ride a pedal bike. Everybody is included when you get on the grounds.
You're creating your own memories by being part of this Make-A-Wish Hot Harley Nights event.
I don't know that there are many events in town that have done a consecutive 25 years the same weekend every year.
We're able to do that because of the people of Sioux Falls, the people of South Dakota.
The Upper Midwest is the best of any group of people that you can find.
J&L just give from the bottom of their heart and volunteer to help. And they're there to make this a success every year.